Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, Small Conversations with Huge Impact, now exclusively on Spotify, powered by Anchor. My name is Alec. I am your host, and thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time listening to the show, then welcome. I appreciate you guys. I truly honor each and every single one of you guys for being so committed in your growth, being so committed in learning so that you can make better decisions for yourself and for the people around you. And so, few announcements again in this podcast. We want to make it as many as we could. So we are going to increase the number of episodes that we are going to be putting out. So starting from the previous episode 238. No, this episode is 239, which is crazy. Every time I'm saying that number, it feels surreal. But starting 238, I'll be releasing weekly 3 times every single week. Okay? I'll be releasing 3 times weekly. So I hope that you catch all the other episodes. But I want to keep it short. I want to keep it simple. And I want to keep it straight to the point of what I really want to remind you guys for how you can be better and how you can grow as a person. And so that's the first one. The second thing that I want to share with you guys is I have another podcast called Date Nights Podcast, where me and my girlfriend or my partner will be talking about things that about relationships and life in general. So if you want a more fun and lighter podcast, go check it out. It's more of a conversation style. If you'd like that, go check it out. Maybe see if it's your taste as well. And it's there's new episodes every Friday as well for that. And so, in this episode, we are going to talk about one major thing. And this major thing is, I feel, is the main problem or the main issue or probably the main struggle of people right now, especially the Gen Zs out there and the millennials out there. Ito yung parang, this is their purpose of finding the answer to this question. Okay, and I really wanted to answer this because people keep on asking me this. People keep on sending me messages about this. And the question is simple. Okay, how to stay positive in life. And I'm going to share with you what I feel is the answer to that question. And of course, how I got to that question is not an easy task, or it's not something that I just read before. When I was starting, I was a big fan of productivity and the science of happiness, the psychology of success and happiness. And I really wanted to have something to say to people when they ask that question. But it turns out that the more that I search for sustainable happiness, the more that I try to be happy, the more that I felt empty in my life. The more that I said that I got to learn how to stay positive all the time, the more that it kind of became counterproductive. And maybe some people are saying that, you know what, that's toxic positivity. Maybe it is. Because the reality is, you can never stay positive in life all the time. In fact, when I watched the movie, what's the name of the movie where you have joy, you have sadness, Inside Out, the movie Inside Out, it was the greatest example that you shouldn't be happy all the time. You shouldn't be positive all the time, because allowing a healthy percentage of negativity in our lives will now translate to a more positive life. This is one of life's biggest ironies. And I'm going to share with you this. See, I hope that you get this point. If you get this point, I promise your life will go 10x. Okay? In order, okay, for you to stay positive in life in a sustainable manner is to actually accept the negative things. It's called the backwards law. The more that you try to be positive, the more that you reinforce yourself that you are lacking something. You are in a negative space because you're trying to be positive. That's the moment that you remind yourself that there is lacking within you. But on the contrary, if you accept the negative things in life, okay, when you start to accept the negative things in life, that's when your life becomes more positive. So for example, you want a good body, you want a six-pack abs. So how do you do that? You don't do that by just saying affirmations to the mirror. They have a six-pack abs. I'm in my tip-top shape. No, it's actually accepting the hardships of the workout, the struggle, and the push-ups and the pull-ups and the crunches and all the workouts out there. The more that you accept that, the more that your body now becomes healthier. You want to pass the exam? You got to do the all-nighters. That's accepting the negative. And one thing that I did learn is when I practice this, to see and accept that life is okay, not being positive all the time, it led me to a life of less disappointments. And if there's less disappointments, I enjoy my life more. And if I'm gonna put it in other words, my life became better. And so look at your life right now. Where in your life are you struggling? Maybe it's not because you're not trying hard enough, but you're not accepting hard enough. You're not accepting as much as you must. And so what are the things that you need to accept for you to actually get the things that you want? So to stay positive in life, you must be okay with the negative. In order for you to stay positive in life, you need to allow yourself to sit in a discomfort situations and be comfortable in the uncomfortable. That's one of life's ironies. Maybe you don't need to do more research around this. Just trust that it works and test it out for yourself. And so, how to stay positive in life is a wrong question. And you may get an answer, you may not get an answer, but a question is not how to stay positive. The question that you should be asking is, how can I be more willing to accept the things that I don't like? Because in doing so, will allow you to have more space for the things that you truly want. So thank you so much for listening to the podcast. If you like this one, if you got a lesson from this one, go ahead and share it on your social media platforms. Don't forget to tag me at Alec. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up or give it a 5-star rating. Click that follow button. It means a lot. The podcast is growing because of you guys. And just want to say thank you so much for all of your support and love. You guys are my oxygen while I do this. Thank you so much. And yeah, with that, if you like this, please, please, please share it with the people that you love. And always remember that you are loved, you are enough, and you are worth more than you think. This is Alec Cuenca, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.